Let's come back to Health Matters here in the studio. We're having some technical problems. Having a baby in your teens does not mean your life is over. A new author from Memphis proves that in her book, Life After Birth, a memoir of survival and success as a teenage mother. Summer Owens, thank you so much for joining us here early this morning on Good Morning Memphis.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, this book is your firsthand account of your story. You were pregnant when you were 15.
Right.
Tell us about that story. Was it, I guess, when you first heard that you were pregnant, what was your first thought? Was it like, my life's over?
Right. when I first found out that I was pregnant, I really did. I thought my life was over. Excuse me.
Oh, you're fine.
And I even tried to end it. I just really, I didn't want to live with the shame of being a teenage mother, and I knew that life would be extremely hard as a teenage mother, and I didn't want to go on.
Originally, you were a high school student, very successful, I should say, originally a very successful high school student, and you kind of got that blow, but it took you the life of that pregnancy to kind of get over that and change. And what made you change to think, hey, I'm going to take this, you know, bull by the horns here and be a success?
Well, by the time I gave birth to my son, I realized I was having him, so I had to make the most of my life. I looked around and I saw other people around me who were teenage mothers or either just young single mothers, and they were, you know, living on welfare, living below their means, and just waiting on checks and not living a life that I wanted to live. And I just made the conscious decision at that point to do whatever it took to have the best life possible for myself and my son.
Were you ever on welfare?
I was not.
Okay,
I was
that's
not.
Impressive.
With the exception of during my pregnancy, I did. I was on the WhIC program, which was very, very helpful for me to get through my pregnancy. However, it was also at that point that I realized I didn't want to be dependent on someone else taking care of me.
And you had a support system that was able to help you with this. Your family, right?
My family was very supportive. While I was in high school, still in Jackson, Tennessee, they were very supportive in helping me to take care of my son. Then I moved to Memphis for college, and my family wasn't here. My family wasn't here, but I moved to Memphis, and I had my son here with me, and I made new friends. And the staff at the University of Memphis even were very supportive.
You brought him out to your social events, right?
Right.
To your extracurricular activities.
Right.
And you were Miss...
I was Miss University of Memphis in 2001.
Wow.
So yeah, he was in meetings with me and in class with me. I just did what it took to push through.
He tagged along. And tell me about daycare, because daycare is so expensive. How did you pay for that if you're a college student trying to get your MBA?
Right. I did an internship while I was in college that gave me a little bit of money to help me to pay for daycare, which I did at the University of Memphis. They have a daycare program for students. It's at a discounted rate, so I was very blessed to be able to take advantage of that.
Wow, so scholarships helped you get through this, your family, and then your own attitude really helped you get through it.
Right.
What do you do now?
Right now, I'm a senior marketing specialist at FedEx.
Wow.
So,
and worked for the Grizz before?
Right, I worked for the Memphis Grizzlies when they first came to town. I was there for 5 years and had a great career there.
And have a successful 15-year-old son.
And now I have a successful 15-year-old son.
I love it. All right, folks, to learn more, you need to go to lifeafterbirthbook.com. It's for everybody, women, men, young boys, young girls. Check it out. Also, you can get it at Davis Kidd. The book signing November 6th at the Cordova Branch Library. It's from 1:30 to 3:30. Again, that is lifeafterbirthbook.com. Thank you so much, Summer, for coming. I do appreciate it.